Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this T20 match between India and Sri Lanka. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions for the day, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Brilliant work there from David Gower. Two captains are in the middle. Let's join them for the coin toss.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
First ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Nice solid defensive shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Really good shot there.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Right there.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
End of the over. India are none for 5. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Into the gap. Nice shot. Times it nicely.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Edged it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Sharma is quick to review this. It'll be interesting to see the outcome of this. Out. Caught! Clear edge, and the replay confirms it. Third umpire didn't need much time for that decision. With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Sampson will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep. Catch it.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Yep. Nice bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep. Get that.
That's out.
Yeah!
Caught.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Yep. Good. Go.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
6 runs added in that over. India are 2 for 21.
Yep. No.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep. Yep. Bobo.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep. Catch.
Good bit of timing there.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep. Yep.
just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one, too. Not many opportunities to score.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yep. No! Keeper!
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep. No!
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
8 runs added in that over. India are 2 for 34.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
No, no, no!
Good return there, back from the deep. Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Yep. Keeper, keeper.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep. Catch it.
Nice shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep. Catch it.
Great shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. Going with spin now.
Yep. Keeper.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep. Keeper.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India are 2-65.
Yep.
2 full. Got what it deserved.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep. Keeper.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep. Yep.
Ten runs added in that over. India are 2-75.
Yep.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Oh, low ball. Yep.
Big shout. Sri Lanka having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
Just managed to get outside the line. That'll be not out. Going on to miss everything. And a valuable review lost.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. This is everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
Fantastic catch.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really put the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yeah.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep, yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep. Nice bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Hit that hard, nailed
Yep.
it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Yeah.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah, yeah.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin.
Yep.
Only a touch full and put away.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yeah.
Gone. It's a good catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Great shot through the gap.
This batter really is the key now. Picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep, yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Over. India are 4 for 109.
Wait on.
That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
Read that really well. A fantastic back foot shot that's raced through the infield and straight to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep. Keeper.
Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. There'll be one run here for them.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and will want to push on from here.
Yeah, yeah.
Keeper.
9 runs added in that over. India are 4 for 118.
Yep. Yeah.
Loud appeal.
Yep.
Great shot.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yeah.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Yeah.
End of the over, 10 off it. India are 5 for 128.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Super shot that.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yeah.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Yep, yep.
Times it nicely.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
16 runs added there. India are 5 for 144.
Yeah. Keeper. Yeah, yeah.
Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed.
Yep.
If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Good return there, back from the deep. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Yep. Keeper's in.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
9 runs added there. India are 5 for 153. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, yeah.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Out! What a catch!
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Yep. Good bit of timing there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Yep. Nice shot.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Yep.
Decisive running might have got them 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yeah.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Yep.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Yep. Right off the middle of the bat.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Well, that was a big shot. Finds room and smacks it just short of the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yeah.
Absolutely nailed it.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Quick onto that in the infield.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Right out of the middle.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah, yeah.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yeah.
Gone!
Yeah!
Excellent catch close to the bat.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Nice bowling.
Just threw the shot too early. A little late on that, no run scored.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Good catch.
Yeah!
Out. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score.